The B-2A Spirit stealth bomber is one of the most futuristic and powerful aircraft ever created, and in Grand Theft Auto V, players can recreate the experience of flying this legendary stealth machine across the skies of Los Santos. Inspired by the real-world Northrop B-2 Spirit, this bomber represents advanced military technology, stealth capabilities, and unmatched aerial dominance. In GTA V, the B-2A Spirit mod allows players to pilot a massive flying wing aircraft designed to avoid radar detection. Its unique triangular design immediately stands out from traditional aircraft. Instead of a typical fuselage and tail structure, the aircraft uses a flying wing configuration that helps reduce radar visibility and improves aerodynamic efficiency. Taking off from Los Santos International Airport, the stealth bomber slowly rolls down the runway as its powerful engines begin to roar. Within seconds, the massive aircraft lifts smoothly into the air, climbing steadily above the city skyline. From above, the sprawling city of Los Santos looks small compared to the enormous wingspan of the stealth bomber. As the aircraft gains altitude, players can fully appreciate the incredible design of this legendary bomber. The smooth curves and dark stealth coating give it a mysterious appearance as it glides silently through the sky. The aircraft feels incredibly stable, even at high speeds, making it perfect for long-range missions across the GTA V map. Flying over the mountains, deserts, and oceans surrounding Los Santos creates a cinematic experience. The stealth bomber moves quietly above the clouds, almost invisible from the ground below. This is exactly what makes the B-2 Spirit so special in real life: its ability to penetrate heavily defended airspace without being easily detected. The bomber's large internal weapon bays can be used to simulate heavy bombing runs within GTA 5 mods. When the bomb bay doors open, the aircraft prepares to unleash its powerful payload. From high above the city, bombs drop toward the ground below, creating massive explosions that shake the streets of Los Santos. One of the most exciting parts of flying the stealth bomber in GTA 5 is the incredible sense of scale. The aircraft is huge compared to most planes in the game, yet it handles surprisingly smoothly. Players can perform long-distance flights, stealth missions, or cinematic flyovers across the entire map. The night sky is where the stealth bomber truly shines. With the dark coating blending into the darkness, the aircraft becomes almost invisible. Flying silently above the glowing city lights of Los Santos creates an unforgettable cinematic moment. Mods that introduce the B-2A Spirit into GTA 5 bring a whole new level of realism and excitement to the game. The aircraft's realistic design, powerful engines, and stealth appearance make it one of the most impressive vehicles players can experience. Whether performing high-altitude reconnaissance, dramatic bombing runs, or simply exploring the vast open world from above, the stealth bomber adds an epic military aviation feel to the GTA 5 universe. In the end, piloting the B-2A Spirit stealth bomber in Grand Theft Auto 5 is more than just flying a plane. It is about experiencing one of the most advanced aircraft ever built, soaring across the skies of Los Santos with unmatched power, stealth, and style. After reaching high altitude above Los Santos, the B-2A Spirit stealth bomber begins its silent cruise across the map. From this height, the entire world of Grand Theft Auto 5 stretches out below like a massive landscape waiting to be explored. The city's skyline shines in the distance, while the mountains and deserts create a dramatic natural backdrop. One of the most impressive aspects of flying the stealth bomber is the smooth and stable flight experience. Despite its enormous wingspan, the aircraft glides through the air with remarkable balance. The flying wing design allows the bomber to move efficiently through the sky, giving players a feeling of commanding a powerful and futuristic machine. As the aircraft approaches the mountain range near Mount Chiliad, the view becomes even more breathtaking. Snow-covered peaks rise into the clouds while the bomber slowly passes overhead. From the cockpit perspective, the horizon stretches endlessly, creating a cinematic moment that feels almost like a real military flight. The stealth capabilities of the bomber make it perfect for night operations. As the sun begins to set in Los Santos, the sky turns orange and purple, and the city lights begin to glow. The dark silhouette of the B-2A blends into the evening sky, making the aircraft appear almost invisible from the ground. Players often enjoy performing long-distance flights across the entire GTA V map. Starting from the city, the bomber can travel over the desert of sandy shores, the forests of Paleto Bay, and the vast Pacific Ocean. Each location offers a different perspective of the game world from high above. Another exciting moment comes when preparing for a simulated bombing run. The bomber slowly lines up with its target while maintaining a steady altitude. As the bomb bay doors open, the aircraft prepares to release its payload. Moments later, the bombs drop toward the ground below, creating massive explosions that echo across the landscape. The scale of destruction and the dramatic visuals make these moments incredibly exciting for players and viewers alike. Watching the bombs fall from such a high altitude creates a cinematic scene that looks like something straight out of an action movie. Even outside of combat scenarios, the stealth bomber is an amazing aircraft to simply fly and explore with. The wide wingspan provides incredible stability, making long flights relaxing and enjoyable. Many players use the bomber for cinematic flyovers, capturing beautiful views of Los Santos from the sky. Flying low over the ocean is another thrilling experience. The bomber glides just above the water surface while waves move beneath the massive wings. The reflection of the aircraft on the water adds to the realism and cinematic atmosphere of the moment. As the flight continues, the bomber eventually returns toward the city. The glowing skyline of Los Santos appears once again on the horizon. Carefully descending toward the airport, the aircraft prepares for landing. Landing such a large aircraft requires patience and precision. The bomber slowly lowers its altitude, aligns with the runway, and gently touches down. The wheels make contact with the ground as the aircraft rolls smoothly across the runway, completing an epic flight across the GTA 5 world. Experiencing the B-2A Spirit stealth bomber in Grand Theft Auto V truly transforms the game into a cinematic aviation adventure. From high-altitude flights to dramatic bombing runs and peaceful nighttime flyovers, the aircraft delivers a unique experience that few other vehicles can match. For players who enjoy aviation, military technology, or cinematic gameplay, flying the stealth bomber across Los Santos is an unforgettable journey through the skies. As the stealth bomber rests on the runway after its long journey, the engines slowly power down, and the massive aircraft stands quietly under the lights of Los Santos International Airport. But the mission is far from over. Soon, the B-2A Spirit stealth bomber prepares once again for another incredible flight across the skies of Los Santos. With the engine starting up again, the deep mechanical sound echoes across the runway. The aircraft begins to move forward slowly, taxiing toward the runway while the city lights glow in the distance. The enormous flying wing design gives the bomber a futuristic appearance, making it look unlike any other aircraft in the game. Once cleared for takeoff, the bomber lines up with the runway. The engines roar to full power as the aircraft accelerates rapidly across the tarmac. Within moments, the heavy stealth bomber lifts gracefully into the night sky, leaving the glowing runway behind. Climbing higher above the city, the aircraft reveals one of the most stunning nighttime views in the world of Grand Theft Auto 5. The lights of Los Santos stretch across the horizon like a sea of stars. Streets, buildings, highways, and skyscrapers shine brightly beneath the silent shadow of the stealth bomber. At cruising altitude, the bomber glides smoothly across the map once again. The calm movement of the aircraft creates a relaxing yet powerful atmosphere. The sky above is dark and endless, while the world below continues to move quietly through the night. The stealth design of the bomber becomes even more impressive during nighttime operations. Its dark body blends almost perfectly with the sky, making the aircraft appear nearly invisible from the ground. This stealth capability